Hello, sweet souls. Welcome to Guy Fairy Tarot. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. This message is going to be general and collective, so please only take what resonates, okay? So someone here is very confused as to why their mask didn't work. They thought that they were very good at hiding who they truly were under a mask, behind a mask, right? Like if I look kind and if I act kind and treat you in such a way, you'll never see that I'm trying to deceive you and undermine your confidence and hold you back in the future. So that was this person's intention, was to hold you back in the future, and they wanted to make you drag your feet, be sluggish, and procrastinate on something. But you knew something. You treated this situation you were mindful about the situation. You were mindful that that they were intentionally being a procrastinator and sluggish and dragging their feet. You knew that lightness, impermanence. So you knew it wasn't going to be a permanent situation as soon as you saw that they were dragging their feet, right? So you probably still treated them with kind. They were competing with you. You probably still treated them with kindness and grace and you know, all the good things. And because of that, because you were still being kind and graceful and patient and generous with them, they thought that they would be able to hide their ulterior motives. Okay. What's the overall energy for this reading, please, Spirit? The Spirit of Lightning. Something happened very quick, unexpected, bang, with a quickness. Something happened very quickly. And now somebody feels left out because of your intuition. The clarity that you received with your intuition, they wanted you to feel like a black sheep. Aha, the tarot cards. Something to do with tarot cards, maybe? You got clarity with a reading. You were able to look into the unknown, and now you know the unknown. You're very loyal to the wisdom that you receive. Okay? You're a master craftsman. Okay? And you're very tempered. You're a very tempered, balanced, and wise counselor. You're also very strong. You're able to build things, you're strong, and you're a fierce protector. Okay, what fell on the floor? Oh yeah, Master Craftsman and Diligence in reverse. So they really wanted to stop whatever you do for work. Okay? Why was this person trying to hold the collective back? What was the point? What was the purpose of holding the collective back, please? To make you alone in the world, to have you isolated. They want a new beginning with you being isolated or making you feel alone. Like that you don't fit, right? This person was righteous. It was a righteous snake, self-righteous snake here that wanted revenge. Making you lonely was part of a revenge plot. They wanted you to feel all alone and lonely so they could sacrifice you. You would forget who you are. They thought you would forget who you are so that they could take you out if you were to feel lonely and codependent and need other people. But something happened quickly. What happened quickly, Spirit? Hope. Okay. You renewed your hope through devastation. Somebody was hopeful that they could bring devastation to you, but even during times of devastation, you remain hopeful. Okay, well, Spirit. Resourcefulness and transformation. Okay, so you transformed something very resourcefully. Quickly, too. A Spirit of Lightning. So hope, devastation, resourcefulness, and transformation. You meditated that you were hiding your true self, okay? So during meditation, you may have got an understanding either that you were hiding your true self or somebody was trying to hold you back from being who you truly are, okay? You went within about a situation too. Okay. Somebody was hopeful Okay, they were very hopeful that by bringing devastation, like they could break you. This keeps coming out. They were very resourceful, trying to transform something to bring devastation. They thought that they could come in quickly and bring devastation using their resources to transform you, like make you forget who you are. Why would they want to do this? They're laughing at the mirror. I reflect back what you project, reflecting truths about yourself through what you see in me. A mirror. Somebody's laughing at a mirror and they're feeling sorry for themselves because they were meddling in your life for their amusement. So they were laughing at you, but now the mirror is laughing back at them. Oh, snap. That's killer. It's mutual. Yeah, it's mutual. They were laughing at you and now you're laughing, or you're laughing at them. Maybe not. I don't think so. You're not like that. They were being deceitful. Now they see it's being mirrored back to them how deceitful they've been. Needing a loan. Asking for money. And laughing at you behind the scenes. There's great news here. Oh, they thought it would have been great news if they could have distracted you, maybe. Alone. It would have been great news for them if they could have gotten a loan. All right, what's the devastation? The false promises. That was part of the devastation. I will tell you what I think you want to hear, even if I know it's not true or attainable. All right, so they were just telling you lies. A big, fat liar. They didn't want to check in. I want to catch up, make sure you're doing well, and see where we stand in reverse. So they will not be able to come back into your energy because you are aware of the false promises. You got a perspective on this about the past. The past gave you a proper, accurate perspective, and now everything that they've done is being mirrored back. Okay, what else? This date, a past date that you went on, you got perspective, maybe just the history. Oh. With the loan, right. They were giving you false promises, expecting you to give them money, saying it was a loan. Oh, I'll pay you back, I'll pay you back. When really they had zero intentions of paying back. None whatsoever. It's not a loan, it was a gift. Unfriendly in reverse. They were never friendly. Keep your guard up. We aren't friends and I may have a hostile attitude in reverse. So they wanted to break your boundaries down. They didn't want you to have your guard up with this loan. They didn't have a hostile attitude, but they wanted to break down your boundaries. You're not welcoming this person in your life anymore because you got a perspective on the past, that they've been very negative, hiding my true intentions, and I don't actually care about your well-being. Okay, they're not welcome in your energy anymore because they're very negative. They never wanted to date you in the past. Like, maybe this was just somebody who wanted to come in and sleep with you and then take off again, right? It's like no dates, no time, false promises, hiding things. They don't want you to have closure so they can collaborate. They don't want it's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives in reverse. They're really hoping that they can come and collaborate with you again so that they can sabotage you. They don't want this to be the end. They want to continue working with you, but it's also they can sabotage. This was the perspective, the new perspective that you've gotten. Leverage in reverse. They can't get leverage because you've got closure. Reconnection in reverse. Absolutely not. You know what the intention is here. Lust. You have no feelings for this. You have no lust for them. No intimacy ever again because you know who they are. That's not attractive behavior. So that's very superficial to continue sleeping with somebody whenever you know who they are. Yeah, it's mutual. journey. You're only looking for somebody who is on the same wavelength as you. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. We're good vibes only moving forward in your journey here, okay? No more distractions. You're not doing that anymore. You're going to receive a gift with a career on your journey, okay? There's going to be a gift, maybe a new job or something coming in the future. Maybe a new job. Okay. Whatever you're going to do, it's going to bring answers. It's a bullseye. Answers are unfolding. It's a worthy goal. As you peel back the layers and get the answers of a situation. Going forward, weaving dreams. You're a dream weaver. Pay attention to your dreams moving forward. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Healing your heart. Going forward, you're going to heal your heart from being carried away in this situation that may have been based on lust when it first started. Healing heart. Once you heal your heart from this situation, you'll reach new heights. You're spreading your wings and flying. Why did this person think that they could give false promises to receive a loan? I don't know, but you got higher wisdom. You had unwavering faith and you're divinely guided. So in the way that they gave you false promises and they were asking for a loan, they are 100% convinced that you're divinely guided here now. They see that you have higher wisdom and unwavering faith, and they believe that you're divinely guided. So maybe you have a believer, someone believes that you, I don't know, talk to spirit, or that you trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. You've been guided by the spirit realm, by the ethers, right? It's a worthy goal. You're almost there. Ooh, embrace courage, a valley of shadows. You've embraced your courage through a valley of shadows. Open your mind, learn from experiences, and let answers unfold in your journey. You're almost to a goal. You're very courageous. What's the goal? A clear mind. Yeah, okay. And reaching your full potential. Clearing your mind, embracing potential, understanding your worth, and knowing what you're capable of. Okay. Going forward, that's know your worth and try to keep a clear mind. Okay. Adapt and thrive. That's it. Courage, clarity, knowing your worth, knowing your potential. That's how you're good. That's how you move forward, and you've unlocked your heart. Because you got swept away in this situation, and you were able to overcome it. You've unlocked your heart chakra, and now you're receiving wise counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. You have wise counselors showing you the way. All right. Your spirit guides have helped you adapt and thrive as well. Embrace courage for the wise counsel. Oh, that's beautiful. Resurrection. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Oh, I got chills. Wishes granted. Okay. Slice through obstacles and carve a path towards your dreams. Something you're doing is cutting edge. You're making fast progress here with your hopes and dreams. Against this web of connection, you're on the right track to make a new world. Okay? bask in the meadow of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. You're appreciating the simplicity of your world now as you escape these flames of passion, this lusty energy that was hiding things from you, trying to eclipse you out. Either eclipse you out or eclipse something out. I have no idea. Okay. Tell me more, please. Wishes granted. What are these wishes? Somebody was secretly wishing to steal and lie. What are the wishes? They're trying to hide the secret. Somebody was trying to hide the secret. Okay. With an illusion, they missed an opportunity. Okay. What are the wishes that they wanted to be granted, or that the collective? The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need, right? Coming out of betrayal. Your wish is granted that they could not successfully betray you because you've defended yourself. The ultimate betrayal was not successful because of your boundaries. The ultimate betrayal was holding you back, bringing devastation. I mean, there's no lusty energy. Somebody's very angry. Someone's very angry, hostile, because they couldn't betray you. The toss, and they're stressed. There was no lust. They can't get you lusty, and they're very stressed because they needed to betray you. Why are they stressed and anxious? Because they couldn't get the collective in the sack to betray them. Yeah, it was a strategy so that they could get away with something. Trying to move on to calmer waters with a strategy. Betraying somebody in the bed, beating them up. They wanted to fight with you and beat you up, and they're stressed. Again, Knight of Wands in reverse. It's icky. It's because somebody invested into this. They paid somebody an investment into an earth angel to receive karma, energy, things from an earth angel. You were an investment. A strategy to attack and fight and beat up an earth angel. Why would they want to do that? Queen of Swords in reverse. To make you look manipulative? To make you look like a manipulative liar? Oh, they needed the earth angel to look like a manipulative liar. Why? Because you're a star. A star child. Star seed. A child of the cosmos. The angels came to balance out an investment that was made because you are a divine star child. Okay? And a home, stability, you're very stable. You're an innocent star. Oh, they were trying to hide the house. They didn't want you to see clearly a home. Somebody who didn't want it to be seen clearly that you were stable in a home, that you were paying all your bills, that you had your stability, that everything was okay. They were trying to hide that. So they wanted you to look like a manipulative liar, and you were broke, busted, and disgusting. Okay, what else? With a false contract, so they could hide a contract, but this thing is exposed. False documentation. To switch something around. Oh, to change the custody of the child from you maybe to an Aquarius. A King of Wands wanted this home. A King of Wands wanted to switch something around so that they could take your energy, your child, your home, your assets, your money, basically your entire existence. They just wanted to delete you. You never existed because you're a divine star child. And so this group of Masons was manipulating and doing magic with false documents, with lies to the justice system, all the kinds of three-dimensional black magic you can do. They were probably even doing the crazy spells that don't work on you. Death spells. Yep. They wanted to take you out so that they could have everything. So that a Queen of Cups could receive something. Doing magic so that a Queen of Cups could receive something. Or they did receive something in the past. Oh, this is a life insurance policy. A Queen of Cups was supposed to receive a life insurance policy. Okay. It's a Tower. Because of a king. Oh, because of a King of Pentacles. In reverse, it came out upright, but then it fell down upside down. So this greedy, selfish person is going through a Tower now because a Queen of Cups received something in the past. Because the messages are exposed. These are not your messages. You were not texting back and forth with this Queen of Cups or the King of Pentacles. This is being exposed. They faked, fraudulent, made-up messages. They took a risk here to fire arrows with smoke and mirrors. They thought that they could attack you using smoke and mirrors, and now they're very, very burdened because these messages are exposed. To who? Who's got these messages? An attorney or a judge, somebody in the legal system. They're very burdened because an attorney has that stuff. Okay? And you get to receive, your ships are coming in now. The ships are on the way because an attorney has the messages. With a King of Swords that was trying to control something by breaking your heart. So a King of Swords needed control of this life insurance policy, and they attempted to do it through heartbreak. But now your ships are coming in because you're not dead. Exposure. The exposure is causing them to miss an opportunity. You get a victory and they get a missed opportunity. They feel rejected. This family. The entire family missed an opportunity and they are getting exposed. You get to move on to calmer waters. You get a victory. You get to move forward because there's emotional distance here between you and a family. What else? Okay. The Emperor. All right, the Emperor. What about the Emperor? A Queen of Pentacles is getting karma. Because you've put emotional distance between you and an Emperor. Somebody took action to take a fortune. Knight of Wands. Work. Okay. So a Queen of Pentacles tried to use passion, again, or lust, a job. Oh. So there's an earth sign feminine energy that makes their money with lust. That is the work that they do. That's how they have a fortune. Queen of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. It could just be someone that has money. And it looks like they do SEX work to get it. Ooh, very risky behavior. Risky SEX. Someone took a leap of faith as well to receive karma. They're getting karma because of a risk. Seven of Wands. They can't defend themselves. A Queen of Cups can't defend herself because of a contract. Because of this documentation. No defenses because of documents. Page of Swords. And they're sad. Sad. Depressed. Why are they sad over the contract? Because to poison you? To poison your water, your food, drinks, coffee? They're sad because they had a contract, a hitman. I probably should say HIT man. So they hired a contracted HIT man to put substances in a drink or your water or something. And there's documentation about this. They're sad. Why is it the Queen of Cups can't defend themselves? Because you're too strong? You're very strong. You have a wolf on your spirit team, someone who embodies wolf energy. Queen of Pentacles, the strength of a Queen of Pentacles, the contract, a Queen of Cups, and a Queen of Pentacles are both attached to this contract, and they were trying to control something. They can't defend themselves because everything that they did was to maintain control. Saying you're overindulgent, but you actually dumped those cups out, right? A contract to make you sad. It was their wish fulfillment so that they could be happy. They wanted to be happy and peaceful, and so they hired an HIT man to take you out so that they could feel peace again, because they had a false contract in the past. Page of Wands, messages, text messages, you know, digital messages of some sort, maybe letters, who knows. Page of Wands. They're sad because there are physical, tangible, legible messages about taking you out using some kind of substance. A King of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups. So this overly lusty individual, this tyrant, was working with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups to receive custody of a child. So the wish fulfillment of the Queen of Pentacles was power. The wish fulfillment of the Queen of Cups was to feel free of this contract. And then the wish fulfillment of the King of Wands was a child. Like, everybody had their own agenda here. Okay, what's the messages? This King of Wands is gross. Yeah, risky. They took a stupid risk. But there's messages about all of it. Between all of them and all of their agendas, it's all being seen. Seen. Exposure. The sun is shining on these hidden messages. Two of Swords. The hidden messages. Five of Swords. They can't manipulate anymore. They don't want to admit that they can't manipulate anymore either, is what I think. They took a stupid risk. They're ashamed of what they've done. They're trying to hide something from the sun, and it's not working. They can't manipulate something because the sun is shining. Trying to hide a risk that they took. They feel very burdened, very stressed out. Can't sleep because they're experiencing a tower. Burdened, stressed, worried. Can't sleep because the whole house is burning down. Oh, that sucks. You shouldn't attack somebody. You should not have gone on an unwarranted witch hunt to receive somebody's money, to receive bribing people to take people's money, to take strategizing with money, with information, investing into things, asking people what they want, and then making a decision here to get a victory, to get somebody to shut up. You're not going to get anybody to shut up, okay? You're just going to be burdened by the tower that you're receiving here, stressed. Enjoy the fasting that you're getting done, because there's probably going to be no eating here because they're going through a very hard time. No food, no sleep. They're going through their own dark night of the soul, but they should be actually doing the healing work and looking at what they did instead of, you know, trying to manipulate and hide evidence and stuff. Like, that's not what healing is. You're just making it worse on yourself. So what advice do you have for these karmics here? Eastern Stars, just face your judgment. This little group of friends, face your judgment. That's the advice that Spirit has. Go through the tower and learn the lesson about children. Somebody is under judgment for something, for a child having to do with the child, an illusion that was created about a child. Ace of Cups. Oh, the poisoning attempt. You defended yourself against this poisoning attempt, and now they're under judgment as well, bringing the tower down. Somebody tried to poison a child, and this maybe is what got them under really harsh judgment. Holding back a cup of love. The Emperor. So a father figure was not giving a child the love that they deserve. The Hangman and the Moon to secretly get them stuck. So the Emperor wanted somebody to be stuck in secret. The Hangman. Or you've had a moment of enlightenment about the secrets of the Emperor, okay? The Emperor has secrets that you know about. Maybe an investigator doesn't know about the secrets that you know about an Emperor. They refuse to go within about their dirty secrets. They're losing stability and they're trying to maintain control. Trying to get somebody kicked out of a house. Even during times where you lack stability, you're still strong, okay? You're still like the lioness. Anubis is by your side, even in times where you lack stability. And that's why that's how and why you're the wounded warrior, is because you have protectors in the underworld as well. Lovers. So the Emperor was trying to get you stuck, get you suspended in time using a lover, but it didn't work. You're not suspended. They can't sacrifice you using a lover because you don't have lovers. Okay? Secretly trying to sacrifice somebody. A Queen of Wands was in on this. Okay? Connected to this lover. Somebody, an investigator, trying to block an investigation using information. Or this is like hold an investigator back using information. What information were they using? Nine of Swords in reverse. Wow. This Emperor, Queen of Wands, they did not lose any sleep over an investigator not looking into you not having stability. So this is telling me that you like reported things that were happening, okay, that should have been investigated, but someone in a position of power was intentionally blocking these things from being looked into, okay? But they weren't stressing and feel bad about it. Why? Why were they not? They felt because of the investment. A Queen of Pentacles. They didn't feel bad at all because of the investment of a Queen of Pentacles. They were being paid the money, okay? They didn't care if you were in a really stressed out, scary, unstable time. They didn't care. They just wanted control. They wanted the money, and they wanted you taken out, that's literal mental illness. They didn't feel any guilt about getting another person taken out, removed from their home, or completely knocked off of their stability. Along with the King of Swords, you are not in a relationship or an intimate relationship with the King of Swords. Oh, but these two people... Okay. So the Emperor is either like a father, or this could be the judge, or like a leader of a local community, a state, or a country. Okay, this is a big leader, right? But there's two people here, a King of Swords and a Queen of Wands in reverse, that are sleeping together. Okay, These people have a hidden intimate relationship. And that is why I feel like somebody was able to blackmail another person. The King of Swords has a relationship with a prostitute. What's this information that a Queen of Wands secretly gave to? Something about blocking. It was information that would block your fortune. So it was something that they could maybe legally or illegally, they didn't care, block your money or receive your karma. Okay, somebody's getting bad karma here because of the messages. The messages to block an investigation, information. They weren't worried about information that they messaged to an investigator, that you were broke. The King of Swords is getting bad karma because there are messages about you being broke. Exactly. This is it. Somebody blocked your money, and then you gave messages, you sent messages about how you've been left out in the cold, that you can't access your money anymore. This is giving me somebody at the bank. Either messages to somebody at the bank or somebody in the legal system. Your funds were illegally blocked. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. No love. This was no love. You did not drink the poison either. Bad karma because they couldn't take you out. They couldn't poison you. It didn't work. So they don't get the fortune. And then the messages about you being left out in the cold get exposed. This King of Swords and Queen of Wands secret relationship gets exposed. The okay, what else? Tell me about this King of Swords who's going to get bad karma. Bad karma for blocking an investigation. Bad strategy. They didn't... Oh, is this the attorney? I feel like this is the attorney that was plotting. Okay. What's this strategy? Strategy blocking somebody's money. Messages with... They can't manipulate this. There's absolutely no way that they can do magic on your money or on you anymore. They can't strategize, they can't manipulate because of the decision that they made to ignore your messages. And they didn't feel bad about it. You didn't drink the poison that was given to you by a Queen of Pentacles that they had invested into to betray you. If you would have drank this, if this would have worked, it would have been an ultimate betrayal and they would have received what they needed, but they couldn't. They betrayed you. Exposure here, you get a victory. The bad strategy and the manipulation is totally being seen, 100% being seen. They made bad decisions to manipulate. They made a decision to manipulate, but they can't hold on to anything. They can't hold back from you anymore because public exposure is here. A decision to betray somebody by giving them a poisoned chalice. You're not sad or upset or depressed about this. 5 of Cups in reverse. You're coming out of sadness, coming out of depression because, oh, this is also giving me be happy because exposure is here and they can't hold back. The devil. The devil is being exposed. Someone can't hold back anymore and they're not, you're coming out of sadness, coming out of depression, a King of Wands. The devil and the King of Wands, who are these two? Why are they here? 10 of Pentacles. So the devil and the King of Wands. This is either a Capricorn and a King of Wands, or this is the same person, this King of Wands, who is a devil. Absolute devil. Demon possessed. This person was demon possessed, and this whole plot was for a 10 of Pentacles so that they could receive your money. They can't hold on to it. You're not sad. They couldn't make you depressed. They couldn't make you depressed, and so they can't keep something. Maybe that was one of the stipulations of an inheritance or a life insurance policy. Ships are coming in from the past. That's what they were trying to manipulate and win at all costs. You get to win at all costs, though, because you are a strong, wounded warrior who is blowing up their tower. 100%. Let's see. You are the magic. You said yes to you. Oh no. You said yes to you. And the divine is very proud. You threw something in the trash. Could be an addiction or a person. Divine intervention helped you throw something away. Did I just put those together? We're spazzing out over here. Hold on. Oh. There was a breakup, and your breakthrough is coming. You own the room now because you changed something. You know you've survived worse. You're speaking your dreams out loud. You've chosen yourself, as always, because you know you're allowed to take up space. Wow, that's beautiful. Don't doubt yourself. You're a star. You're becoming your highest, brightest, shining self. Take a rest. You may be going on a journey soon. You get a new beginning because you're unstoppable. Not all those cards are corny, seriously. There's another deck, but all the corny ones are coming out. I love it though. Be the storm. It's corny, but it's true. Otherwise, it wouldn't be coming out, right? Okay. Be unstoppable in reverse, turn the page. Somebody, don't stop turning the page. Or, let's say, stop holding yourself back? Wait, what? The mirror. Bold moves only. Doors are opening. Somebody doesn't want you to turn the page. They want to stop you. They don't want you to turn the page, but you have mirrored something back because of your bold moves. Like, you reflected their energy back. That's what was coming in the beginning with the false promises and them asking you for a loan. You got perspective, okay? You're very distinguished. They didn't want you to get away. They don't want you to close the book on them, somebody that you left. But because of your bold moves, doors are going to be opening. An uninvited guest doesn't want you to forget them. An old friend does not want to be in the past. You met this person by accident. A moment of decision. Forgotten person, core, old friend in reverse. So maybe there's an old person that's going to try and come in and be an uninvited guest. Because they don't want you to choose yourself. They don't want you to take up space. They don't want to break up. Because of your talent. You're very talented. You have a wonderful, beautiful personality, and they don't want you. They know that what a wonderful person you are, and they're trying to make you feel bad about yourself. They don't want you to choose yourself. They don't want you taking up space, and they don't. Trash. Something is worthless. It's worthless. They were also maybe very wasteful. You can rest now because you threw something away, and they really, really, really don't want you to. Don't turn the page. Don't choose yourself. We can't break up. Because you're not dealing with people's shadows. Coexist, the other side, reverse side. You cannot coexist with someone who is living in their shadow. No. You have ascended too far past that. Exactly. You have ascended past whoever this person is that's trying to come in and beg you to not break up. Yeah, no reconciliation. There's no cure, no repairing this, no reconciliation. Because you get to wear the crown. You've already put the crown on your head. No coming back. Okay, well, yeah, thank you. Your intuition told you that this person was an absolute clown. You're an owner, master, top level, okay? Top level. They were just putting on a performance. They were laughing at your intuition too, okay? I guess showing up scared. You're not showing up scared at all. You're not afraid of this clown that was laughing at you in the past. They don't want you to write something. You're the author in reverse. They want you to show up scared so that you don't write something, to hold back your ascension. They don't even know that you've already got the crown on. Home, addiction, I'm sorry, an unspoken apology. You're in your safe space. They're on drugs and alcohol. They're obsessed with you. They have toxic attachments, and they want to say that they're sorry for something. They want to apologize for being toxic so they can regain access to your home. They want to feel they feel like they belong. Change something. You own the room, and you're very firm. Something has already changed here. You own the room, okay? And that's very firm. You're very firm about it. Somebody is not going to come back up in your space. No more uninvited guests. Absolutely not. You are, whoever I'm reading for here, you're on your own, and you know that you don't need anyone else to survive and thrive. Okay? You're being alone. You're expressing your love to yourself. You've moved on to someone so you can express your love to a new person that deserves it. You know that true love can't hide. You're going to reflect on this as you embrace new possibilities, and in the future you will abundance and growth. Moving on, ready to embrace new possibilities of real love, not somebody who's obsessed with you, a toxic attachment that needs a place to live. Closing words here. Listen to elder wisdom. True love cannot hide. So your ancestors and your guides will be helping you through this journey to weed out the trash, okay? Listen to the elders. True love can't hide. Express your love. Behold the mystery, okay? So like, you're not for everyone, and you know that. You're looking at your lone cup, but you're not alone. Self-love. Loving yourself. You feel like you love being alone. Like, and anybody that is going to be in your space from now on is going to deserve it. They're going to have to earn the right to be in your presence, because whatever this garbage is seems like it's been going on for a long time. So the elders may have told you they woke you up and said, hey, you need to go. Somebody needs to go. You learned all the lessons that you could from that relationship, and you packed your bags and left, or sent them packing is what it looks like. Now you can meditate in peace. You have your divine protectors, your spirit guides standing all around you, and it's safe for you to be alone and meditate. Truth revealed in reverse. A revelation. Why is this in reverse? What's the truth in reverse? About sensuality. Okay, so you're not going to be revealing the intimate side of yourself so quickly in the future. I don't know. I mean, if it resonates, it does. But from what I'm reading here is like, the truth is revealed, and then we've got sensuality and secret, but truth is revealed in reverse. Nobody's going to know the truth about who you are in the bedroom until they've earned the right. Okay? One more here. Thank you. And plant your intentions deep. This is the intention moving forward. You know this. You have driven the stick. Who is this? Joseph. He planted the stick and it started blooming, right? Like, I don't know. Anyway, so you've planted your intentions deep. You love yourself. You know how to fill your own cup, and nobody is going to gain access to your energy unless they have dang well earned it. Okay? Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.